Hey y'all, thanks for tuning into the Nintendo Drive. If you're hanging out with us on YouTube, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. Or if you're getting cozy and listening to us on your podcast feed, make sure you're following and leaving us nice reviews. You can also support the show on Patreon and pick up some awesome merch. Links to those and more are in the description, but let's get the show started.
What's up, gamers? Amanda, I think you're muted. there she goes.
What's up, gamers?
There she is. Now she's welcoming in the gamers. She's back. She's so back.
Hello everybody.
Good to see you.
We're so back. I'm good. It's been a very stressful week at work, which is, always fab, but we're here. And I mean, my day just got a million times better with the announcement that just came out. So I cannot wait to talk about it. My day just skyrocketed. So
that's right. We will certainly get into that. Amanda demanded that it jump straight onto the notes. So we'll pin that for the time being. Good to see everybody here. Sean liked the stream. Good to see you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
In the chat here on YouTube and Twitch. We appreciate y'all for coming on through. Man, let's do, if Amanda, do you hear that at the door there? That housekeeping?
Oh my God, is that my girl?
Your girl.
Hey.
Out there wanting some smooches. Housekeeping ladies out there. Let's do this here real quick. So, first of all, we got a new Patreon supporter, Joshua, JO5H_U4. Has come back to the exclusive tier. Thank you very much for doing that. We appreciate you. That's a great place to go. Patreon.com/carpoolgaming. A bunch of exclusive content over there, like the Pants Patreon podcast for patrons podcast. Fee is on Pants right now. Her episode just came out. And Ryan is up next. So there you go. The Ryan Turford is up next on Pants. That's our weekly AMA show. Every week is a new Carpool host answering your questions over there on Patreon. So check that out. Also on Patreon, early access to the Mini Indie Van podcast that is hosted by our own Fulia of the PlayStation Drive fame. She does a dedicated monthly podcast all about indie games, and patrons get exclusive early access to it. So check it out. Give Fulia your feedback. Let her know what you think before it comes out of early access. And of course, you can get a 7-day free trial to Patreon, give all that stuff a listen. Amanda, you can also get some merch, carpoolgaming.com. Get merch. Carpoolgaming.com, you can gift merch to Twitch chat anytime we're live on Twitch. Go over there, select the merch you want to give away in chat, select the Twitch gifting option. If you want to be cute and just give away some merch to Twitch chat, I'm sure Twitch chat appreciates it. Also, you can review the show on your podcatcher of choice. 5-star reviews, very free, easy, appreciated. Thank you all so much for doing that. We appreciate you. Our housekeeping lady.
We gotta start promoting that. We'll read the reviews again. I feel like we haven't done that in a while. Please.
Yeah, we'll read the reviews.
I want to read something. Give me something to read.
I don't know if I can do like good AMSR like Lockwood, but
maybe.
But I could give it a try.
Yeah. I feel like you could.
I could give it a try. I've never attempted it, but I would certainly try it. Okay, so with the housekeeping lady out of here, Amanda, what's been going on? You just celebrated a birthday. How was the birthday? How was birth?
Birth was good. I think I talked about this last time I was on because it was right before the birth. So we went to this gaming bar downtown, and it was so cool. It was very small, which I guess it's very compact, and you go up the stairs and you're at the bar. So it was like small, tight squeeze, but it was actually really cool. So they had this really cool banner on the outside that was all this neon sign, and then they had a Pikachu sign outside, right in front of the door, which I was oh, I'm totally in the right place. And then you go upstairs, and at the actual bar, they had 3 TVs. One was playing Super Smash. One was playing Castle Crashers. If you've played Alien Hamid, it's the same dev group that did that. Yeah. And then I forget what the middle one might have been Street Fighter.
Okay.
No, it wasn't
Yeah.
Street Fighter. It was
Mortal
some
Kombat
fighting
or
game.
Tekken or something.
Something like that. I stayed towards the side with Smash Bros. And the Switch was modded, like completely modded. So you could play as Barack Obama. You could play as
my
Eminem. You could play as Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. It was cool. So up until 7 o'clock, like anybody can go. And there was like a baby shower going on. Like, they just
At the
celebrating
barcade?
babies.
There's a baby shower?
Yes, yeah. So you could rent out like this booth section, and E-Money originally wanted to do that, but it was like $1,000 to do that. And I was like, that's not worth it, because it's just like
thanks.
this line of booths. You'd think that it was like a private space. It's not. So there was a baby shower. And one of the children from the baby shower destroyed me in Super Smash. But then I remembered I don't own Super Smash Bros. So it's like I couldn't even practice. But it was super fun. And then they had so when you went up to the stairs, you could immediately go to the bar. Or if you went right, they had old school arcade cabinets. So you could play track and field, Super Mario Bros. There was pinball machines, like all the old school. And then if you went to the other far side, there was like a middle section that had like sport games. They had like a golf game with like a ball that you would like really roll.
Little ball
And they
pad.
had like an old school like Tekken or Street Fighter, not Tekken, Street Fighter thing going on. And then when you went into the last room, it was like your typical, I go to the arcade, I can play the basketball game, I could do shuffleboard. They had a Simpsons game. That was really cool.
Classic. Simpsons
Yeah.
arcade. Hell yeah.
So it was like really unique. I got to play like a bunch of games that I wouldn't normally play. And it was cool to have my friends there. All of the, like there was so much like memorabilia everywhere. They had a GameCube set up, but it was like, that was also modded. But for some reason they were having issues setting it up or like getting it to go. But
No
like
Ribbit
behind
King
the...
at the arcade.
I know. I asked them if they had it, and they're like, "What?" And I was like, "Don't even tell me you don't know Ribbit King. Are you kidding me?"
$500 Ribbit King over there. At the
Come
arcade.
on. Yeah. Behind the bar, they had all this really cool, like all these trinkets and memorabilia kind of stuff, like all these cool collectibles. And then all of the drinks were themed. So I had like
cute.
a Princess Peach drink. I had like another like Mario themed drink. Then they had a typical draft. And then like the food, some of it was themed, but not all of it, though we didn't end up eating. Amanda drank. It was a mess. But the manager was so sweet. So we brought our own cake. We got a vegan cheesecake. And the manager, like it was like, can you just hold this in like the fridge? And he helped us get it like a little booth because it was hard to like get seating there for everybody. We needed like a home base. And like when we told him he was ready for the cake, the man like put all these candles in it. He lit it up and he came over and sang happy birthday with us. And it was so
That's cute.
cool and so cute and so sweet. So it ended up being a fantastic night. It was $5 to play unlimited games.
Hell
Like
yeah.
the best $5 ever spent. So just a really cool spot. And I was talking to one of the bartenders, and she was like, "We do tournaments all of the time." Because we have free play. We have a couples night where like only one person has to pay, the other person is free, and all this stuff. And she's like, "We do so many cool things." And I was like, "I gotta come back here. Like, this is like a fun date night." So we did a lot of that. And then I really haven't, like on the day after my birthday when I streamed, we did Chaotic Mario Kart, which was great. I've played Fortnite. I like touched the last campfire for 2 seconds. And then
Still working on the last
still
campfire?
working on the last campfire. And then my last stream, we were back to the Zelda with Balls game, aka Ink Inside. And I had some game codes that I gave away to the community.
For that game? That's cool.
Yeah, they gave me like 5 codes. It was really sweet. And the game is getting interesting. We are learning more of the lore. I still don't know if I vibe with the whole dodgeball thing. And it really throws me off that they say Zelda. Like, I'd rather they just say RPG dodgeball. Because I keep thinking like, oh, where's my sword? It's just like, no, it's not Zelda in that sense. It's Zelda in the sense that like, you don't even really go in dungeons, I guess. But it's like got RPG elements to it where you can upgrade and get better and increase your skills. But it's really good. It's interesting. I met a princess that only swears, so she just curses the whole time. So that's fun. But it's definitely a game that's like, it's nice to have something weird in the mix that's like totally different than anything else I've played.
Off the wall. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll have Xenobabe. So that'll be next.
Well, Amanda, a little bit of breaking news here. Sean in the chat informs us that Toxic has just returned to the Patreon at the gold member tier.
Yay!
Thank you very much, Toxic, here live on the Nintendo Drive. We appreciate you for doing that. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm kind of just like Xenoblade. I can't believe it's next week.
I know. I was looking at, as always, the pre-order bonuses, and I don't feel the UK gets really cool keychains. Of course they do. We only get like a metal plate with a stand that's got the Switch logo in the corner. I'm not into that, but it looks like if you pre-order, you get in-game bonuses, which I think is cool.
I saw that.
So I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just. I don't know if I want to do digital or physical. But I'm excited to play it. I won't be streaming it. It's gonna be my game I play on my own. Just kind of like Xenoblade Chronicles 3. But yeah, I'm excited. Xenobabes, we're back.
Xenobabes, let's go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to play it. That's gonna be like I'm kind of in this holding pattern where I have a few games that I want to like clear off the current front log, and then kind of clear the decks for Xenoblade. That's kind of where I'm at. I want so right now I've been playing more Star of Providence, which is kind of just like that's like a good, like, for me, a good baseline game. A game that I can kind of just turn on, play for a few minutes. It's real friendly. You can dip in, you can dip out. Not a problem at all. So I've been playing that like every night. But the game that I really want to talk to you about, Amanda, is a game called Sorry We're Closed.
Oh, you brought this up last time.
I did. I finally played it. Last week it had just come out, and I hadn't played it yet. Well, I played it, and I played all the way through it already. I already beat it.
Of course.
In fact, I'm like in the middle of my second playthrough.
Oh my God.
I loved it. Like, I really loved it. I'm trying to find a good, like, not spoilery section of my stream to show off here on the stream. So this game, and I mentioned this a little bit last week. In fact, I think my video was glitched out last week. So chat, let me know if y'all can see, if y'all can actually see what I'm about to share here on the screen. But this game just came out. It's called Sorry We're Closed, and it is this like kind of weird because you can see me on the on the screen too. But it's like a Silent Hill style survival horror game that has like very bright color palette. You play as this character named Michelle, who has this third eye ability. So like she can you can activate, and like the world kind of swaps between two different versions. When you go into first person mode to take out the enemies, you're trying to shoot like their hearts on their little weak points. And that's how you take out the enemies in the game. But the story of it is so cool and unique. And it is about like, it's kind of a love story, which I didn't expect coming into it. I didn't think that the game was going to be like it's, you know, like she's going through a breakup, Michelle, when the game first starts. And this like demon overlord lady named the Duchess like kind of takes a hold of that, because she is like going after lonely people, like people who are suffering heartbreak, and she wants to make them love her. And so she's like looking for love because like you find out that like God essentially dumped her. And when an angel is excommunicated from heaven, they turn into demons in this world. So that's how that all happens. So the Duchess used to like be an angel, and then God essentially broke up with her, and then she became like a demon. So now she's looking for other people to like kind of fall in love with her so that she can get back into heaven. And so the game has this kind of like storyline and this theme of like, you know, going through a breakup, like kind of wanting to get back with your ex in that comfortable place, but also knowing that they're not right for you and needing to move on, you know, kind of thing. And kind of like rediscovering yourself and falling back in love with yourself and stuff. And I don't know, I found it really touching, all through the lens of this kind of weird, like colorful survival horror game. And I loved it. The music was fantastic. Like I had a great time with it. So yeah,
what a story!
That sounds cool. It's a great little story.
What is it? What's it feel like when God dumps you?
Yeah, let me see if I can find a little like shot of the Duchess here, so you can just see what this character looks like. The Duchess is this massive, like, hulking, she's like muscle mommy.
Mommy?
I'm trying to find a good shot of her here. Here she is.
Oh my God, what happened to that guy? Oh,
look at her.
Oh my
She's
God.
this massive, like credit to this game was made by 2 people. And credit to the designer, one of them did the art. Credit to her. She made a character with a unibrow work.
Yeah, oh my God.
This big, powerful unibrow. And yeah, it's great. It's really great. So
Wow. Oh my God.
yeah.
Well, geez, she seems good.
I loved it. I really loved it. I had a great time with it. If you're looking for something with like a good story, Sean in the chat says,
Sean.
just like my son.
Stop. Please. No more. Stop. Bad.
The game is called Sorry We're Closed. It just came out on Switch, and it again, if you like stuff like this, Silent Hill, Resident Evil, kind of low poly old school stuff, play it. It's excellent. Like, it's really good. So I love it. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Nothing's wrong with the unibrow, Sean. Nothing's wrong with it at all. So
Oh, Sean, I thought you were referencing something else, and then your son. I was like, stop. Stop that.
the only other thing that I'm playing is, so we had last week, I think as we were going live, we had a couple of games drop on NSO. So we had DK94 and Mario's Picross hit the Game Boy NSO. Both of those games, by the way, are excellent. Have you ever played Picross?
I don't know
Hang
if
on.
I know that one.
Let
Pull it up.
see if I can pull up a trailer. Mario's Picross. So Picross is like a puzzle game. I'm just going to pull up like a little long play here. Shoutouts to World of Long Plays. This is not going to give you a great sense of what's happening, but if you've ever played like Sudoku or something, like it's kind of similar to that. Here, let me pull this up. And this is like a Mario themed version where essentially you're trying to find like the right spots on a grid to mark out, and eventually it makes a shape. Like, so it'll make a shape of like whatever, a shoe or a bag or like some Mario enemies or whatever. It's just Picross. Like, if anybody listening has ever played a Picross game, you played one, you played them all. It's Picross,
So is there something that goes on if you like mess up?
Yeah, it'll let you know if you mess up. You lose like points. Yeah, like
what is that game with the mines that used to be on the PC?
Minesweeper. Yeah.
Minesweeper. That's what this reminds me.
It's got a little bit of Minesweeper energy to it. Starthina says it has flashing. Unfortunately, bad game for photosensitive folk. That's a good point.
Good call.
Yeah, the little flashing like icons there on the to let you know which row or column that you're in is what she's referring to. Yeah, it does have a little bit of Minesweeper energy, but it's cool because you're like it gets really, for me, really addictive because like I just get into it and I just kind of lose myself, and before I know it, I've spent like 3 hours doing Picross puzzles. Like, I just get real sucked into this stuff. So I've been playing a lot of that. I've been playing a lot of DK94, which also dropped. DK94 is excellent. Let me see if I can pull up a trailer for that. Another Game Boy game, one of the best games on the Game Boy, Amanda, DK94. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Did I have DK94? My brother might have had it.
Game Boy or a Game
I
Boy
did.
Color,
And then we had a Game Boy Color. My Game Boy Color was pink, and I hated it.
You hated it?
I didn't like pink.
One? Really?
My brother got the green one, and I was like, I want the green one. And my mom was like, you get pink. I was like, okay.
Here it is. This is it.
Okay, yeah, this looks familiar to me.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a puzzle game ultimately. Like, you're Mario, like you're running around as Mario, and you're trying to avoid this stuff from DK. But really, the goal of the game is to figure out how to like get up to Paullin at the top, and and like save her. But you're having to kind of like navigate these little areas and enemies and pick up items, and you usually have to get a key to unlock the door at the end. And I love Mario's like movement in this game. Like I love how Mario can like grab onto stuff and like swing around. He can like do little handstands and flips and stuff, and I really like it. Yeah, Yon32 in the chat. Shout out to Penelope, of course.
Shout out. Never forget.
Yeah, I've been playing that, and that's been nice. I'm glad that's finally on. I've played this game like 500 times before, but it's still nice to have it. Yeah, on the service. So, yeah.
I need to do better about Ennis, so I don't ever touch it, and I feel like I should.
You got to get on it. Got to get on there.
I know. I'm in Lockless family. Mm-hmm.
So got to take advantage.
I am Miles of Lockless, you know?
That's true.
So
I wonder, you could probably, there are some, especially N64 games, I bet you would like. You could, because you were liking Thousand Year Door, you could probably play Paper Mario 64. Give that a try.
GoldenEye.
It is, Paper Mario 64 is the better Paper Mario game after all. So, there you
Lachlan says daughter. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Mom, look, I'm on TV.
Yeah, you could do some Mario Golf.
You know what? Yeah, maybe Mario Golf is where it's at for me.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I've got the golf itch because it's getting warm out. So maybe that's what I'll do.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that but you know what, Amanda, I would say that most of the games I'm playing right now I would not call them Amanda games, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't even know if I'm playing Amanda games.
That's fair.
Outside of Fortnite, I don't really know.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I still need Sean to play Star of Providence, though. So I do think Sean would like Star of Providence. I still want him to play that. So, but yeah, I got to get through all that. I'm trying to finish up Cabernet, which I've been playing, and I need to get that done. I'm trying to get all this cleared out before Xenoblade next week. I'm like, I just need to clear the decks. It's Xenoblade time. I'm trying to get ready, you know?
Mm-hmm. So. And you can do co-op Xenoblade, so we can all play together.
It's weird. From what I understand, so I've not played Xenoblade X, at least not any significant amount of time, but from what I understand, you can go into like dungeons together. You can link up online and get a group of like 32 players, I think. And
32?
Yeah, it's a lot. And you can go into like little dungeon areas.
Oh my God.
Take on bosses, stuff like that.
I need to find more friends. I don't know if I got 32 friends. I kind of want to fill it and see what happens.
The Xenobabes, man. I mean, look, we're probably going to have a pretty solid group of people in there to play with, to be honest. So,
just like Jan, 32 like Jan 32.
That's right, just like Jan 32. I think it's 32. I could be wrong about that.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
I'm looking forward to it. Well, speaking of Amanda, do you want to answer? Well, actually, hang on. Pin it. Before we get to the questions, let's pin it. Because we have to talk about something very important first.
Yes.
Something very important that, again, was immediately rushed to the front of our queue here. We have to talk about Whooper.
Everybody? He's so cute. Look at my baby.
I mean, I didn't see this until you pointed it out.
Okay, I'm ready.
So this is cool.
Shout out to, I believe, Becker's also in the carpool community, but Becker's in my community, and Becker posted this in my Discord and just tags me. And I'm like, pause. Whooper never gets the shine that it desires, ever. Whooper's always kind of like makes cameos and things, and then everyone's like, oh, Whooper. Meanwhile, I am like what I believe is one of the biggest Whooper fans on the planet. So immediately I sent this to, while we were, pre-show, sent it to my brother. I sent it to E-Money. I was like, who else needs to see this? Everybody. I sent it to you guys. I was like, everyone needs to see this. Okay, hear me out. 6250, but let me tell you, that inner tube, the inner tube alone is worth 6250. Now, I will say the only thing I don't love, and E-Money just sent me a message saying the same thing. The voice ain't it for me. So we were talking about doing surgery on the Whooper and removing the voice.
Just a little surgery. Just slice him open a little bit. It'll be fine.
I don't know if they can hear it if we play it, but it's not, probably not.
So
it's not it.
I was wondering that because when I pulled up the site, you see how it has the play button here on the site? I thought it was going to play like a little video or something. Like it was going to show like...
Literally what I thought.
And I was like, oh,
taking the inner tube off.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a little demonstration. I'll show chat. No, in my ear, I just hear, Whooper! Whooper!
Yeah, and it's not... and it's not it. Like, it's just I'm rough. Sorry to have her voiced Whooper. It's not it. So I am going to purchase said Whooper. I do not care that it is $62.50. I do not know what shipping is going to be like. But I'm buying this Whooper. and I'm just going to do a little surgery, and we're going to remove the voice, because I believe the voice is like a little box, right? I haven't built a Build-A-Bear in so long. So if anybody knows, like, you can just like take out the voice. So I'm going to take out the voice and just have my little Bab with the little goggles and the inner tube, and we're going everywhere together.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed the same thing that Waman in the chat noticed. This product has been viewed 12,278 times in the last 24 hours.
I need it before it sells out. I cannot wait for it to come in the mail, or if I go pick it up at the store and show it off for everybody with the voice removed. Sounds like Kevin Ainsworth doing Eagle at Extra Life. It low-key kind of does. Kevin, did you voice this? But I am so over I can't. The inner tube is it for me. Cute. So stay tuned. I will have the swooper before you know. I don't care. I don't care how much it is. Like, I need it. This is my baby.
Chat is requesting to hear it. Hang on, chat. I don't
know. It's not great. It's where they kind of messed up. I don't think Pokemon need voices in a Build-A-Bear. I don't think we need that.
I'm kind of with you. I'm actually okay with it. Here, chat, let me know if you can hear this. All right, pause for effect. Okay, that's enough of that.
It's so bad. It's just so bad. Build-A-Bear, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's not it. So I'm going to watch a YouTube video on removing the voice from a Build-A-Bear, and we're going to do a little surgery. So
you're just going to have to, you're just going to have
that does not sound like me.
Chat regrets asking for it.
So here's the thing. They do something great, and then they just kill it with the voice. Build-A-Bear, what are you doing? But we will remove the voice, and mine will have no voice, okay?
Slice Swooper open and remove its black heart from its body.
I will.
And you'll find
I wonder where it'll be. If it'll be in like the stomach. Oh, he doesn't really have arms. So
that was his heavy attack because my ears are bleeding. Thank you for the timestamp.
I'm sorry, Jan. But yes, I will be regardless. I don't know if like
crazy.
See, I would say I'd go in store and make one, but I feel like I'll get there and it'll just be gone with my luck. So maybe I bring it to Build-A-Bear and say, can you remove the voice for me?
Can you all do this for me, actually?
Can you just...
Yeah.
So,
well, they should.
But very cute.
Yeah, it is very cute. I was happy for you when I saw it. So
made my night. Made my week.
Wooper fans are eating well with that bad boy. I keep
There's
checking.
12,000.
There are a lot of Wooper fans, as it turns out. I keep checking the Pokemon Center website daily to see if my Joltik plush gets restocked, and it still hasn't.
I remember going to Nintendo New York looking for that for you. And I was like, I don't know where it is. I don't know.
Oh well, c'est la vie. Okay, well, I'm glad we addressed Wooper. We did need to address Wooper. But we do have some questions from the community to get into tonight, Amanda. The first one of which comes to us from Quaggy, who says, "It is I, the Quaggy, king of the Xenobabes. We have 7 days until the release of the last Xenobabe game on Switch 1. That's Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition for the uninitiated. Anyways, my question for the show. How are you clearing the slate for this momentous occasion? I'm finishing up Control on PC, available via cloud on Switch, and I don't plan to start anything big between now and March 20th. Do you plan to no-life this game the weekend of March 22nd and March 23rd like the king?" That's Quaggy's. Are you going to no-life Xenoblade? What are you doing to prepare? Where are you at, Amanda? Amanda looks very, her brows are furrowed.
I don't even know if I'm getting it physical or digital yet, but I will probably take my time. I will not call out of work for this. I will just play. Honestly, like, it'll work out that it's releasing when it is, because I can play it on my flight to London, and I can relive Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where I just went ham and just all the way through. So that's my plan. I'm going to take it slow, steady, and then just pack everything into my flights.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what my game plan is, but I do know it will be my next main game. Like I said, I'm kind of clearing the decks. I'm finishing up. I have to finish up Cabernet. I would like to finish up a second playthrough of Sorry We're Closed. Because the thing about Sorry We're Closed that I didn't mention, the game has a lot of like choices and like branching paths and places the story can go. So immediately after you beat the game, it's like, do you want to do New Game Plus? And I want to go through and do all of the like optional choices that I didn't do the first time through and see the differences in the story. So that's kind of on deck. I need to get that done. And I'm just kind of at this place. I'm like, I need to clear everything out, and then that'll be the main thing I play. I don't know. I would like to stream it. I've been streaming more on Carpool's Twitch channel here lately. In fact, little shout out. I had the opportunity. Big thank you to Ivy Road, the developer who gave us a code for Wanderstop, which I've been playing, and I streamed that for like 4.5 hours on the Carpool Twitch channel. And I'm going to wrap that up this weekend, and then I'm going to go on the PlayStation Drive on Sunday to review the game with Fulia. So that'll be a lot of fun. You guys can check me out on Sunday on the PlayStation Drive. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, all that to say, I'm clearing out Cabernet, second playthrough of Sorry We're Closed, and Wanderstop. And then once that's done, I'm ready to go for Xenoblade. And I can kind of just lock in, and Xenoblade will be my main game TBD until it's done, essentially. So that's where I'm at. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, if no lifing the game that weekend, though, I don't know. We're going to have to find out. We're going to see. My wife and I
don't know.
Next weekend, we're going to play through Split Fiction together.
Oh, I've heard good things.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. We're doing that next weekend. And then I don't think I'm going to be playing Xenoblade much that weekend since I'm going to be doing that with her. But anyways, yeah, that'll be fun. Okay. We have a question here from Clayton Dwyer, who was on the show last week and was fantastic, by the way. That was so good.
Love Clayton.
We love
I miss
Clayton.
you.
It was great. Mm-hmm. By the way, shout outs to Clayton Dwyer, who sent me a care package of trinkets from Japan, by the way.
Stop it.
It was so nice. I have a little... If y'all are watching the video version, I have a little like board here with keychains on it. There's a little Super Famicom keychain that he sent me from the Nintendo store in Japan. It's on my fridge, otherwise I'd get up and get it, but a little blind box magnet with like a little link on it, which is cute. But the big thing, now Clayton told me that he was going to be sending me a package for one thing in particular, but he didn't tell me what all was going to be in it. The only thing I knew was going to be in it was this little figure here, little King Dedede.
Oh,
it's a little flocked like King Dedede from like a gachapon machine, and you can only get it in Japan, and it's got that kind of vinyl texture on it.
Yeah.
And Clayton, it was just so kind. It was so nice of him to do that, and I'm not gonna lie, Seth weeped a little bit when that package came in.
Clayton, you're so
nice.
Cute.
So thank you, Clayton, for doing that. I really appreciate
so cute.
it. Anyways, Clayton Dwyer asks, what's a game you wish you could experience again for the first time? Big question. A game you wish you could experience again for the first time. If you need a couple minutes to think about it, I have one ready to go.
Xenoblade.
Yeah? 3?
Yeah. I think... I'm trying to think of what else. I feel like there's something else I'm thinking of that I wish I could just like jump right back in. Maybe... I want to say Taki, but I don't know. Let me think. You keep going. I'm going to think in the meantime.
Pat in the chat says Ocarina of Time. That's a good one. Yeah, I definitely go somewhere in like my childhood. I mean, an easy one for me, anybody who's listened to me for any length of time, like Mario 3. When I was a kid, that game really blew my mind. Like I remember I played, Super Mario Brothers 1 and 2 and loved them. Super Mario Brothers 2 was like, it really kind of felt like the world was like fleshing out a little bit more and stuff. But Mario 3, like playing Mario 3 for the first time, it's not hyperbolic. It changed my life. Like I was probably 7 or 8. It blew my mind. Like I was completely, I felt like I had a little world that lived in my TV. Like I felt like I had this little place that I could always go and escape. It felt huge. It felt like it felt like a big deal. It felt important even when I was a kid. And just the music and the sights. I wish I could get that feeling of playing it for the first time again. So that's my easy answer. I would say something like Majora's Mask. Thing about it is I didn't like in Majora's Mask, I didn't like that game when I first played it. So I wonder if I like Men in Black mind wiped myself, I wonder if I would have that same experience again. I don't know. Yon32 says, when you use that hammer on level 2 to open up the secret area, like, yeah, like figuring out secrets in Mario 3 again for the first time would be incredible. Like, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that would definitely be it.
Trying to think. I guess Wind Waker could fall into that group.
I was gonna say Wind Waker, and I would agree with Wind Waker. That was a very magical game. The first time playing it, so colorful, setting out onto the open water for the first time in Wind Waker. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I would say like Pokemon Yellow. Mm-hmm. That was my first experience with Pokemon, and I feel like that's where I like really fell in love with the franchise, and it's just like I just wish I could like do it for the first time again and like figure it out on my own again. So, yeah.
Pokemon's a great one. Yeah, I was my cousin and I on GBA, we were obsessed with Golden Sun, and Golden Sun, like getting that feeling for the first time again would be awesome. Like just going into that world and that story and like just caveat though, I would want to do it with my cousin. Like I would want my cousin and I to both experience it for the first time again if I were doing it. But yeah, we were obsessed with that game for like years. So
okay, now that you say that, then I have to say Sea of Stars, because that was just
go.
like a magical experience within itself. So yeah,
that's a good one too. Yeah, there's a lot of games that like you never really get that feeling back. You know, like I can, because I mean, here's the deal. I replay Mario 3 like at least once a year. I'll go in there and I'll replay Mario 3 just to get that hit of dopamine, just to feel like I'm 8 years old sitting on the floor at my granny's house again. Usually around Halloween. For whatever reason, around Halloween, Christmas time, I want to play Mario 3. And I'll just do a quick little replay of Mario 3 and I'll get that hit. And you know, it's great, but it's not the same. You can get the feeling as much as you want, but it's never quite the same as that first time through. So, yeah. Anyways.
Good question.
It is a great question. Sean says Street Fighter 2. That's a good one.
I think a lot of people would also agree with Animal Crossing. All of them. Honestly, I feel like every single one is just like you wish you could go back. Every time I've like made a new island in New Horizons, it doesn't hit like it did. Like sometimes it does, but even just going into the I always loved the one on the DS, Wild World. And it was because I've talked about this a few times. I think my best friend at the time, Angelina, and I, we would play together. It was like how we connected with one another. And I was just like, oh, I love this. And we knew all the secrets. And we got the Princess Peach crown, which was very difficult to get and was like this whole like hush-hush kind of thing. So, yeah. That was a good game.
There's
a lot
some
of people
special stuff like that. Yeah.
I feel like so many people are like meh about Wild World, and I'm like, for why? I love the DS, Nintendogs.
Me too. Yeah.
All of such a good.
I still got a DS Lite right here on the shelf behind me.
Oh, nice. Okay, love that.
I mean, yeah. There's some good stuff. Like Nintendogs is another good one. I remember when Nintendogs came out. Like I remember getting the DS, getting Nintendogs, and like that was a really cool little feeling too, because even though, like, by today's standards, the graphics of Nintendogs are, like, whatever. But back then, I was like, wow, it's like I have an actual little... It felt like an evolution of, like, the Tamagotchi or something.
Yeah.
Like, having a little actual pet, like, on the DS. I was really into that first one. Yeah.
I bought the Nintendogs DS. That's the DS I had. Because I liked the color of it, and it came with Nintendogs. So that was the one I had, and I was like, oh my god, I love this. I just remember, like, petting the dogs. You could take them for walks. You could play with them. I was like, this is, like, the best thing, the little bath. Oh, man. Bring it back.
I do think it's crazy that they have not brought Nintendogs back yet. That feels like it should happen. I think we've predicted it on this show like every year since we started doing the show, but it does feel like it needs to happen big time.
Yep. 100%.
Oh man, there's really good ones like little more like weird off the wall picks for me. Speaking of DS, Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime, one of my favorite games of all time. That's a game I wish I could experience for the first time again because now I know it really well. So like nothing in the game really surprises me anymore. But I remember like some of those big, I think they're called like slime hounder tanks or whatever. It's like crazy to see them like pop up. There's like a Chrono Trigger themed one. Like just some of the moments in that game are so fun and silly, and some of the jokes are really funny, and I loved my experience playing through that game. So yeah. Anyway, I could go on and on. There's a lot of good answers to that. Pokemon's great though too. Like your call on Pokemon I think is apt. Okay. We have a question here from Laura who says, "Hello. Do you think we'll get a new Ring Fit Adventure game on the Switch 2? Would any new exercises or mechanics or characters make you interested in picking up a Ring Fit 2? In my mind, it'll be called Ring Fit Adventure 2: The Revenge of Drago's Abs." Which is pretty close to Sean's prediction. Was it like last year, I think, Sean predicted that we would get Ring Fit 2 Drago's Revenge? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, pretty close. Yeah.
I don't have a Ring Fit. I wanted one. I still kind of want one.
Yeah.
But maybe if they came out with a new one, I would get it.
I bet you'd like Ring Fit if you gave it a shot.
I think I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that would be like my thing. I'd be like, Well, it would be fun to stream that too.
It would, yeah. You have to run in place, though. So I don't know if you like running in place or not, or if you. I
don't mind it.
Like I don't mind it either. So that's how you move in the game. Like you hold the thing up and you run in place. And yeah, I really liked Ring Fit. I played it for a while, and I enjoyed it. It actually, you'd be surprised, you get a good workout on Ring Fit, like a shockingly good workout, especially for like if somebody doesn't, if you're not comfortable going to the gym, or if it's a good like way to introduce yourself to lifting if you don't like lift at all or do any like arm workouts. The resistance on that ring is solid. Like you actually can, pushing it in and doing some of the arm related workouts, you get a decent little burn in your arm doing that. So yeah, it's good. And it teaches you yoga poses and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I like yoga. Yeah. I could get down with yoga.
Yeah, it teaches you all kinds of yoga poses. It's cool. It's a really neat game. My big thing, my number one, I've talked about this on the show before. My big like feature that I would want in Ring Fit 2 is co-op. I want to be able to do co-op workouts like with my wife and stuff. It'd be great to be. I mean, how many people out there? I have to imagine that there are a lot of people out there that like to work out with the gym buddy. That want to make it like a social experience. Like, let's go to the gym together. Let's work out together. And so my wife and I are gym buddies, and I would love to play Ring Fit together. It'd be super fun. Just two, I'll buy a second Ring Con thing.
Yeah.
Sell me another one, and I'll do it.
Aww. It's
like any others.
Real quick with Ring Fit, it's like is it an RPG?
Yeah, it
type
is.
Game, yeah? Dang, I need a Ring Fit.
You level up. You have like stats. You have they do a cool thing with Ring Fit where the enemies in the game are like color coded. So there's like red enemies, yellow enemies, purple enemies, and what they do is the moves that you can use in the game that you have to do like little mini workouts to do a couple reps of this or that. Like squats, for example, is a yellow move, and you'll do extra damage to yellow enemies, but if there's an enemy that is not that color, you'll do less damage. So it incentivizes you to try out different workouts, like not to just stay in your lane and do the same thing over and over. It incentivizes you to actually switch it up and work out other areas of your body. Another cool thing about Ring Fit is you can put, at the end of your mission, you put your thumb on the little IR sensor and it checks your pulse. And it'll tell you how fast your heart rate is, how much of a workout you're getting and stuff. It's neat. It's really cool.
Why don't I have this?
You should have it.
Where was I when this came out?
Yeah.
Are they expensive?
I think when it came out, it was $79.99, and there was a time because it blew up during the pandemic. The pandemic, everybody was like, because I can get an at-home workout and stuff. It sold a ton of copies during the pandemic, and now I think you can find it for reasonably cheap. But yeah, like it's great. Like I love that game. They did a great job.
Let's see.
So,
ooh, Walmart still has it for $100.
$100
Walmart.
is a lot. Yeah.
What are we doing, Walmart?
It might be one of those things where it's out of print now, so like it's now. Oh, there you go. Pat in the chat says I think Sean has a couple extras. There you go.
Sean.
Hit up Sean.
Sean.
Pay Sean like that $60 in shipping to get it from Canada.
Heck, oh my God, I know, right? Yeah. Hey, Sean.
Yeah, it's great. It's in terms of other features though, they ended up adding a rhythm like mini game to it. So you take the little ring and you like move it around to go to different lanes of this like Guitar Hero style rhythm game. And when a note comes, you like push in the ring. And they have I think Zelda music, Mario music, and Splatoon music in there. And I always wished that they would add more. Like they would add a bunch more songs and like flesh out the rhythm game mode. I would have totally played more of that. So if they do a Ring Fit 2, I hope they do way more of that. And you get a good workout. So, yeah.
Sean.
I'll ship it when we're the 51st state. Yeah, there you go. That's right.
I'll just come to you, Sean. I'll just come to you and pick it up.
It would be cheaper than shipping it at that point.
Yeah.
Just a little flight to Canada would actually be cheaper.
Take a little trip. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
Dang.
No kidding.
Oh, I want to try
game,
this. Man. Looks so cool.
You need it. You need it in your life. Okay. Final question of the night comes to us from the Locklith, who, even though she isn't on the show tonight, she did submit a great and thought-provoking question. Locklith says, "It's the first day of spring on March 20th. I did not know this, by the way.
Same.
I knew that spring was sometime in late March, but I could not have told you what actual day it was. Locklith continues, "What games would you recommend that are perfect for those spring vibes?" Spring games. Do you have anything that comes to mind when you think of spring? What games come to mind for you?
Spring. Let's see. Well, I think any of the farming sims, obviously.
Yeah.
I would say, I feel like now there's more gardening games, especially on the eShop. There's like these little indie games that are all like gardening, or like I could see like a simulator game maybe that's like not like a power wash simulator, but I don't know, like, or what was the game that was like the sticker book game?
Oh,
like something like that that's very colorful,
Tiny
very
Sticker
bright.
Tale or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, even like A Little to the Left.
Yeah.
Like could be a good one. Like
Cozy.
something that's bright and has fun, like twinkling like music that's like very pastel-y in color, that just like like it just puts you in like a good mood. I don't know.
I like that.
I want to gravitate towards like a Stardew, because I think in Stardew you start off in spring. I think
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Well, the for whatever reason, the first thing that came to my mind. Are you familiar with Okami, Amanda? Have you ever heard of Okami?
That sounds so familiar. Wait, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to show it to you. Okami is a game. It came out on like the PS2, but it's out on Switch now. And they actually just recently announced another one. I'm trying to find a good trailer for Okami. They just recently announced that they're doing Okami 2 after like all these years. But Okami is like a Zelda-style game where you play as Amaterasu, like the goddess of the sun. And she is a wolf, like a wolf god. And the whole point of Okami is you're kind of like bringing like life back to the world around you. And the whole thing has this very like Japanese kind of like ink painting art style to it. So that's Amaterasu. She's this wolf god, and you run around the world. It's very like classic Zelda. You're doing dungeons and helping people. But at the end of it, you like bring life back to the world, and like you bring like flowers sprout up around you and stuff. It's very, very pretty. It's a fantastic game. It's one of my favorites. very excited that they're doing another one. But for whatever reason, Okami was the first thing that came to my mind as like a spring game. Something about like the cherry blossoms, the Japanese countryside kind of vibe, because it's like Zelda. Like you have like an overworld where you like run around the Japanese like country, and just very pretty and very like when Amaterasu is running around, there'll be like flowers trailing behind her when she like runs around. I don't know. It's just it's a good game. People should play.
I love it. Yeah, I have seen this before. I love the art style of this game. But yeah, and it's cherry blossom season in Japan right now. So actually, this is pretty spot on.
Yeah, Jan32 brings up Chicory. Chicory's another one that's good for a similar kind of like bringing color back to the world sort of thing. There's just something about that. Like there's something about that concept that makes me think of spring, because like coming off of winter where everything's like dead and everything's kind of like coming back to life, you know? That's what spring kind of makes me think of. So I thought about that right away. Animal Crossing, I think, obviously, but Lachlan is well aware of Animal Crossing at this point, I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think she's played a little Animal Crossing in her day. But another big one that I thought of was Pikmin for spring. You know?
Yeah, I love Pikmin.
That's a good one.
Yo, shout out to Clayton. Pikmin Bloom. I'm on a Pikmin Bloom kick at the moment. I'm like, okay, I like this. I'm into this.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe my new thing.
Somewhere Clayton's like, got another one.
Got another one. Join me.
the third Pikmin Bloom player. We got her.
Heck yeah. But yeah, Pikmin's a great. Oh, what a good suggestion. I love Pikmin.
They're like flowers, you know. You're picking and plucking them out of the ground, and they're moving around big old objects. I think Pikmin's got a spring vibe to it.
Yeah.
For sure.
What else could be a good spring vibe? Trying to think of what I've played that's like.
Kirby makes me think of spring for some reason.
I was just about to say. I was kind of like, is it weird to say Kirby?
I don't know why. I don't have a good reason for that answer, but Kirby, I think maybe it's because like Kirby games usually kind of come out in the springtime, and something about like the colors and the vibes of it. The Kirby definitely, like Kirby and the Forgotten Land is like a spring game to me. So, yeah, because Pink Lockleth says,
Pink.
I can't see in the chat, says Super Mario Wonder. That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's in the Flower Kingdom.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah,
Those are some good options.
I think also. Breath of the Wild kind of makes me think of Batwa, if you will.
Batwa?
It kind of makes me think of spring a little bit. Like, just there's something about like the world in that game is like quiet, and it kind of is coming back to life, and it's very like you're out in nature, that kind of makes me think of spring a little bit too. Yeah, I'm sure.
Hold on, resorting to the Switch. Let me see. gotta resort to the Switch. I'm trying to think like what I've played. Oh, Ribbit King would be great.
That's a great spring
But unfortunately, honestly, like golf games would kind of like fall into that.
You're kind of right. Like actually golfing is that's a very like spring sport. I feel
or like a tennis game.
Yeah.
Would put me in the mood of spring because tennis is kind of a spring sport too. Let me see. What do we got? Oh, we got a whole lot of nothing.
You could play ARMS because Spring Man is an ARMS.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
Yes.
Jan32 just says Fortnite. So
I was literally just like, I was like, I mean, you could just play Fortnite. You get all the seasons in Fortnite. Let's see.
I even think that like, I don't know, like even I could twist, I think anything to feel like a spring game. I feel like. If we wanted.
Not my best experience, but Sports Story gives me spring vibes. I had a bad experience with that game. I just feel like I couldn't figure it out, and I was confused, and I was kind of frustrated.
I haven't played it, but I've heard
like,
that.
That could be like a good spring. I feel like, honestly, any sports, it's going to sound crazy, not like a Madden or a 2K, but like these these different sport games, like the indie sport games, I don't know, like kind of give a spring vibe. Like, especially golf. Golf is a little bit more slower paced. The ambiance of a golf game. You just hear the of the ball, you know?
Yeah. Spring's a great answer. Yeah. Or golf is a great answer for spring. You know what? There's an area. Let me see if I can pull up a video because you haven't played Xenoblade 2, right? Let me see if I can pull this up. Xenoblade 2 has an area early in the game. Let me see if I can find it. Where it's very like pretty. Like you go out there and it's all like green and lush. It's called Gormott. I'm trying to pull it up here and just kind of show you what it looks like. Just like the grass is like really green and stuff. So Xenoblade 2 maybe. That, you know, there are a lot of issues that I take with Xenoblade 2, but the way the game looks and the vibes of it are not one of them. Like, look at this. Look at this whole little area.
Oh.
Just like pretty and green and yeah, just like wide open field, bunch of flowers and wildlife around. That kind of gives me some spring, like blue skies, you know. Kind of. Yon32 says Neva. Neva's a good answer too. Yeah.
Wait, I typed in spring games for the Nintendo Switch, and this game called Springtime came up.
Okay.
And it looks. I don't. You gotta look this up.
Springtime Switch. Let's see. Yeah. Is it with these little people, like these little like faceless people on bikes? Is that
racing on bikes?
Hang on.
Wait, how much? Oh, it's 99 cents right now. I wonder if it's any good.
Probably not.
Hey, don't say that. The last campfire was like $1. Oh my God! Look at this game.
Looks like a winner. These little dudes like racing around on bikes. These little nondescript dudes. I mean, it looks kind of fun.
Oh my God. It
looks silly.
There we go. Springtime.
That's Springtime. That's your game, Lockleth. That's your next game. Play Springtime.
This is it. Yeah.
Yarden says he's buying now, so there you go. Yarden,
is this co-op?
Back. I have no idea.
This would be chaotic. This is more chaotic than Mario Kart. What is that? What is this guy doing?
He looks like he launched himself and got like a shortcut or something.
Oh my God. There we go, Lockleth. We found it.
There you go. We found
the game.
The definitive answer, Springtime.
And he hit the bullseye.
Yeah, that reminded me of you played Monkey Ball, didn't you, on GameCube?
Yes.
It reminded me of Monkey Target on Monkey Ball.
Oh.
Did you ever play Monkey Target?
Maybe. I love Monkey Ball.
It's like one of the mini games. It's one of the mini games. Monkey Target, you launch off of a ramp and then you're like the ball opens and it's like wings almost. And you try to land on like a little target like out in the middle of the ocean or something. It was in the first one. Yeah.
Monkey Ball could be a good spring game.
Yeah.
Very vibrant.
Any season is a good time to play Monkey Ball.
Yeah. All the time.
So, yeah. Very good. Lockleth. Hey, Woman knows. There you go.
Yeah. Lockleth, just play What the Golf, honestly. Just play it with Jammy.
Yeah, there you go.
Get Jammy playing.
What the Golf. For anybody who's never seen What the Golf is not a golf game.
But it's so good.
It's very good, but it's not a golf game. Let me show you all a trailer for What the Golf. For anybody who, first of all, everybody should play What the Golf. It's very funny and silly, but it's not a golf game. You don't need to know anything about golf to play this game. Look at how silly this game is. I will endorse this pick, though. Good spring game. It's just like...
Oh my God, look at that.
Like, yes, you're playing golf technically, but not really. Like, every level is this crazy new, like, gimmick. This one you're flinging a house.
It's
It's super silly. Yeah, it's funny.
I remember E-Money and I played this during Christmas because my brother had it. And I was just like, this game is it for me. This is just... He was like, oh, we're going to play golf. And I was like, yeah, we're playing golf. Yeah. Yeah. And he was like, what the heck?
Actually, hang on a second. You were just talking about NSO. We're talking about golf. We're talking about Kirby. I found the perfect game.
Oh my God.
Second, Amanda. just a
Lachlan,
second.
if you buy What the Golf, we're going to play it together. I love What the Golf.
There's a Super Nintendo game called Kirby's Dream Course. Okay.
Oh.
And Kirby's Dream Course, I'm just trying to find like some footage of it here. It's on NSO, like it's on the Super Nintendo app. You can go on there and play it. My God, it's so hard to find like a good video of Kirby's Dream Course on the internet. Come on, y'all.
Come on. While you're looking for that, I also think Minecraft could be a good game. If you're not fighting crazy zombies and you're just building things in your
says
little
Dream
land.
Course ain't it. No.
Whoa. What a statement.
No. Kirby's Dream Course is it. Kirby's Dream Course is fantastic. That was such a fun game. Look at this. You're playing as Kirby. Kirby's the golf ball. You can use some of Kirby's powers. You have to take out the enemies ultimately, but you still need to get to the hole at the end. Look at this.
Stop it. Look at that.
Kirby's Dream Course is awesome.
Oh my god.
I played all the Kirby games on Switch once, and Dream Course is at the bottom. Well,
no, look at this. Oh, this may be it for me.
Kirby's Dream Course is fantastic. It's a great little game. All the Kirby spin-offs are all generally good. Like I really like the Kirby spin-offs. Yeah.
I like when he turns into the Rock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Very
just a cute, fun little golf spin-off of Kirby. It's good stuff. It's on
at
NSO.
that.
You should play it. Give it a shot.
There's also a game on Nintendo Switch in the eShop for $3.99 called Cursed to Golf. I don't know what this is, but it just popped up. I feel like this is going to turn into a podcast about golf games. This guy looks like Mario.
This somewhat morphed into just talking about golf games, but
golf. Wait, this guy looks like Mario, but in golfing form.
I've not played Cursed to Golf. I've heard of it though. So,
it looks cute.
The game where you fling Kirby into a trash can in yard and says, "I'd play that." Come on, y'all.
Leave Kirby alone. Kirby's just a little bib.
Got all this
I was
Kirby
also what about Hello Kitty Island Adventure? That could be springy.
That's a good
sort
one.
of.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure is a good answer because they have like all the different events. I haven't played it in about a week and a half or so, but they do like holiday events, and it's very like cute, cozy, colorful. Yeah, Hello Kitty Island Adventure is a good one.
Okay, I also just discovered this game called Fez, F-E-Z.
Oh, Fez, yeah.
Oh my god, it looks so cute, the little nugget.
I could kind of see Fez has like the colors of Fez. I could see being representative of springtime. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He looks so cute. I'm just man, you can just get me with a pixelated game. I swear to God. Oh, you can wear glasses and hair and
I'll tell you, Amanda, that game is very like that's like a puzzle game, and it is very like it's hard. Like it would be tough.
Well, I will just watch from afar.
I mean, like, look, you give it a try. You can do anything you set your mind to. I believe in you, but just be aware, it is definitely tough.
Is it like Celeste on drugs?
No, like the actual platforming of it is not tough. It's just the puzzles are very obtuse. It's kind of tough to like wrap your mind around. You have to kind of think outside the box a lot with the puzzles.
Okay.
So yeah, I like that game though. But
it looks adorable. And you can make a little frog friend. Yeah. Oh God. Okay.
Anyway.
Well,
we listed a whole bunch of games. I don't know if we landed anywhere, but we listed.
I just like that we're going through like all these random games. Like I just love I'm just so into shopping the eShop lately and just perusing and just seeing what the heck pops up. Have you done that recently?
Yeah, good sales right now on the eShop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. I need to not spend money. I'm trying to.
I know,
like,
same.
I'm really trying to like avoid looking at it because I know that those eShop sales are out there. Lockleth says, "So shopping eShop tonight?" No, Lockleth, you're being a bad influence.
I will shop the eShop for you, baby. I got you.
I need to be good. Xenoblade is next week. I just need to hold. I can do it. It's next week. I don't have time to play anything else. Come on now.
I don't know though.
Hako
0
says,
to
I mean,
$3.99.
yeah.
You're not
Well,
wrong.
like my whole wish list is on sale on the eShop right now. Like it's insane. So.
I don't know what is. Do you want to list some of your games on your wish list right now? Oh, shocker! I have all golf games.
Grab Switch.
Okay. Have you heard of this game, Piku Niku?
Yeah, Piku
I don't think I'm saying that. That looks so cute. Also, this Down in Bermuda looked really cute.
We played Piku Niku on stream. Oh no, sorry, that was Pico Park we played on stream.
Oh yeah,
Not
I've played
Niku.
Pico Park.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Okay. Stuff that is on my wish list that is currently on sale. All right.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah, Sean's thrilled here. More.
Hey.
Enter Magnolia Bloom in the Mist is 25% off right now.
Ooh.
The Night Witch, which I believe Marcus O'Neill recommended this to me. That's on sale for 70% off. $5.99. Fantasian Neo Dimension is on sale for 25% off. What else? Resident Evil Classic, the first one, 50% off.
Okay.
Graveyard Keeper, 75% off. Pentiment, Ryan Turford's Game of the Year, like 2022 or something like that, 50% off. Amanda, Birth. Birth
what is that?
On sale.
Birth? Oh, no.
Birth is like a puzzle game. I think you run like a taxidermy shop or something like that in Birth. And
What?
the art style is really cool and interesting, and I've had it on my wish list for forever. It's 40% off. Let's see. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection is 50% off.
Okay.
Minico's Night Market is 40% off. Let's see. What else do we have on here? I've got Signalis for 30% off. I've got Super Sammy Roll for 60% off.
What?
Griftlands for 60% off. I got like I
You
said,
got like
half
a
of
big
my,
wish list.
Oh, my wish list has like probably 70 games on it.
Now, here's a question. Does the wish list online work the same? Like, I was like searching by low price games and like not that many games popped up.
Yeah.
Does it just not have everything that the shop on the actual Switch has?
I don't think so. I think
It's
it
feeling
only
that way.
shows
That's kind
some
of
it.
annoying.
Yeah. That's why I just grabbed my actual Switch and I just
Honestly,
pulled up my actual wish list.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. You know, we need to spice up the games we're playing. Well, I guess not so much before Xenoblade, but
Well,
you
there's
never
also
know.
You know what I would recommend this to people. The Spyro Reignited trilogy is 65% off. That's all the original 3 Spyro games, and they like totally redid the graphics. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Have you not
you
seen
just
this?
triggered something. No,
Yeah.
but you also triggered something in my head.
Okay.
So I was on a Reddit thread like literally a week ago because I was like, you know what? I wonder what happened. Why don't any of the Sonic games have the Chow Gardens anymore where you can feed your
yeah, I
chows
know.
animals and then they evolve, you can hatch them, all this
know.
stuff. I didn't know this. It exists on the Xbox. Just
yeah.
the garden. I had no idea. Oh, I saw it on Facebook. It was a Facebook post. And so now I need to put it on my Xbox because I just want to hang out with chows. Do you call them chows?
Chows.
Is that what you
yeah.
call them?
Chow
Okay,
Garden.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, sorry, Spyro triggered that in my head. I was like, oh my God, wait, I got to go download that game on my Xbox so I can play with chows in Sonic.
Yeah, that Spyro triple pack is really good. If you're a Spyro fan, like that, it's like $13.99. You can get for $26.24 on the eShop right now. You can get the Spyro pack and the Crash Bandicoot pack. That's a pretty damn good deal.
Oh, that's
man.
a good deal.
Yeah, pretty great.
Oh man, the eShop is so freaking slow. Dear Lord, can we fix this?
I know.
Okay, here we go.
I don't know how much it is, but I see that Minami Lane is on sale. That's a really cute little game. That would be a good spring game.
Oh, Locklith just mentioned this, and it just popped up. 15-in-1 Family Games Mega Collection is $199. That looks fun. Lego Harry Potter.
Roller Coaster Tycoon is on sale, Amanda.
Oh, hey, I liked Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Little Roller Coaster Tycoon, yeah.
Oh, Sonic Mania is on sale for $7.99.
Lockless shouts out Cozy Grove is less than $8. If you like cozy games and Animal Crossing, this is for you.
Oh my god.
There you go.
I just played this the other night in my Discord. Ultimate Chicken Horse, or Ultimate Chicken Hans,
it's so
as I call it.
fun.
Great game. It's on sale for $6.74 on the dot.
That is well worth it. Ultimate Chicken
That
Horse
game
is so fun.
Is so good. Mr. Pike and I were just going at it, and then Waman joined in. It was chaotic in the best way.
Oh, Tinykin is on sale. Speaking of Pikmin, if you like Pikmin.
Ooh.
Figment 2 is $2, says Locklith. That was a cute game. I liked both Figment games. Those are cute games. Yeah, those are good.
Bread and Fred is on sale for $9.74, but I wouldn't recommend it. Waman and I tried to play that game. Not great.
It's hard. Yeah.
Very hard. Very frustrating. Yeah. Sprout Valley is $2.99. That's a very springy kind of game.
I think I saw Locklith play Sprout Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at some of this stuff.
There's a lot going on. You know, Wavetail, that looks pretty. I don't know what that is.
Wavetail was good. I played that when it first came out. It kind of, you play as this girl who can like, it's got like kind of an open like Wind Waker kind of style. Like most of the world is covered in water, but she can glide on it like with her feet. Like she can kind of like surf on the waves, and you can kind of like run around the world with it. It was kind of a neat little game. It was cute.
Okay. I've had this game called Little Strays on my wish list for a bit, because it looks very much so like the game Stray, but I don't think it's as like sad. But that's only $3.99. That could be a good game.
When Locklith punches you, she's throwing little strays. That's
beautiful.
She's so little. She's
little
so little.
baby.
Yeah.
Monster
Hunter Rise is $10, says Yarden. That's a crazy deal.
Oh my god, jump on that.
That's a crazy deal. Goodness gracious. There's a cheap Zelda knockoff that I want to try called Windscape, says I can't see in the chat, for only $2 right now. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
I just love looking at like some of these games, and I'm like, what the heck is half of this? And it's always the games that are like $1.99 that I'm like, I need this. I need it.
I like a good eShop crawl as much as the next guy, but I know in my heart of hearts, I simply cannot. I cannot indulge in this. I can't buy these games.
No, we're not buying. We're just window shopping.
This is a window shopping here.
Oh, Garden Story. What a good game.
Yeah.
Garden Story. That's a good spring game.
Oh, Marble It Up is on sale. I wonder how much that is.
Ooh.
Shout outs to, if you're a Monkey Ball fan, Marble It Up rules. I love that game. Yes.
I never finished Garden Story. Maybe I'm gonna.
Garden Story is the one with the little grape, isn't it?
Yep, Concord.
Yeah. Yep.
Concord.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Never forget. It's fine.
Oh, is this this might have been the sticker game you were talking about, Amanda? Sticky Business, is that it?
Yes, Sticky Business.
Yeah.
Sticky.
Yep, that's on sale. I might need to get that. That's like half off.
I found Birth. Birth.
There's Birth. Yep.
I found Birth. What? I like the art style, but the characters are creeping me out.
Yeah, because you know what the characters... Did you ever see Beetlejuice, the first one? You ever seen the first Beetlejuice?
I have.
Know, how the parents, like, he turns, like, the parents' face into, like, those weird, like, sculptures? That's what the characters look like in Birth. Yeah.
But it's actually pretty, too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll put that on my wish list.
Yarden says, this could be a podcast. The Deal Drive. Browse all the shops for the best deals.
Yeah.
There you go.
And just discover games that no one has heard of. Or maybe some people have heard of. Like half of these, I'm like, I don't even know what this is. But this is where I find the gems. Oh, I have that game.
Did you bought it like when Locklith was streaming it, I think, right?
Locklith influenced me. I haven't played it yet, though. I should probably do that.
She influences everybody.
Yeah, you're such an influencer, Locklith.
That's what she always does. Yeah, there's some good stuff on here.
There is.
Oh, wow.
Cook for Love Deluxe Edition. Oh, also, did you see that Date Everything got pushed back? Very sad about that.
Oh, I didn't. That is sad.
I think it comes out in April now.
Okay.
I was like,
well,
all right,
not too bad
well,
of a delay then.
I'll still jump on it. Say less.
Oh, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I like that game.
Story of Season Friends of Mineral Town is on sale for $9.99. 75% off. That's not bad.
Oh, Symphonia is on sale. I talked about Symphonia maybe like a month or two ago on the show. That was a good game. I don't know how much it's on sale for, but the game was good.
My
Yeah.
eShop is struggling to keep up with my speed. Golden Warden? That looks kind of cute. I like that art style.
It's so funny, too. And I get so in my own head sometimes when I'm doing this because people say that they love looking at the eShop and stuff on a podcast. And then in the middle of me doing it, in my head, I'm like, this must be unlistenable.
No, this is the best.
People just
I'm here for it.
But I also know when Sean and Kato used to do it, I used to love it too. You know?
Yep.
But I'm like, there's no way people like listening to me just shopping on the eShop. There's no way.
I'm vibing. This is good. Bear and Breakfast is also on sale. I liked that game. I played that game. That was really good. Wow. Yeah. There's just so many, unless I'm perusing the eShop, sometimes I don't figure out, or I don't learn about half of these games, and it's just so nice. Forager is $6.99. Forager was a good game.
Amanda, did you ever play Captain Toad? Captain Toad Treasure Tracker?
No.
Such a cute little game. It's on sale.
For
30% off.
Oh. Yep. Add it to my wish list.
It's really good. I really love that game. I wish it would make another one.
Yep. I'll add that to my list now.
There was a conversation going on in the Discord about the Mario and Rabbids games because they're on a deep discount too.
I saw one of them.
They're great. I love both of those games. They're both really good. So anybody who because I think it was Nagachaka was I heard the second game was I heard mixed things. I'm like, no. So if y'all heard mixed things about the second game, no, it's fantastic. Forget what you heard.
Come on, don't listen to those people. Listen to us.
Oh,
you know what we
Jackbox
need?
games are on sale, Amanda.
We need a running game. Where are my running people at? Where's the running games?
Ooh.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, never mind.
Once Upon a Jester. I love that game. That game is on sale right now for $4.49. It won't be for everybody. I loved that game though. I think it was my number 3 game of 2022 when it came out. I loved it. They have a new game coming out called Bonnie Bear Saves Frog Time. I linked you all that song in our group chat the other day, and yeah, it's from that. I can't wait. So
there's a lot of dating sims on sale. If you're in the mood for a dating sim, there's a lot of dating sims on sale.
Locklith, play Once Upon a Jester. It's that is such a great price for Once Upon a Jester. That's under $5. You kidding me? The game is so good. It's hilarious. It's heartwarming. It's fantastic. Loved it. Anyway.
Anyways. Sure, but I have a physical.
Okay, please.
I do has. Shout out to my brother's girlfriend. I got a random package the day after my birthday from Etsy with no note, no nothing. I was like, what the heck is this? She sent me Kirby earrings.
Cute.
Look at these. They're so cute. I don't know when I need the right occasion to wear them, but look at how precious. And they're really actually good quality.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Very cute. So nice.
A lot of Kirby love on the show.
I
tonight.
know.
Yeah.
I got to wear these around Sean. I'm like, hey, Sean. Look at my earrings.
Yeah,
but she sent me them randomly. And I was like, thank you. That's so cute. And she had said, she goes, I was hoping you'd have them before your birthday so you could wear them out to the bar you went to. And I was like, oh, that would have been so beautiful.
That would have been good.
But I'll go back. So, yeah shout out to Alexis.
Shout outs. Yeah, my physical was the stuff Clayton sent me. So there you go.
We love it.
both had some presents to share on the show tonight. Well, Amanda, where
Yes.
can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/miles_of_Amanda. You can also find me on... Thank you so much. You can find me there twice a week until my brain starts to rot from this marathon training. Then you probably won't see me much, but it's fine. You can also find me on Instagram and the Blue Sky. And I mean, my account is still on X. Sometimes I just post when I'm live on X, but I'm not there talking to people.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Come hang out. Come have a good time. We've been doing chaotic Mario Kart. We're still trying to beat the last campfire. We'll probably play another game in the Zelda took a back seat. We'll go back to that. We'll go back to baby girl Zelda. It's fine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, that's all right. Well, of course, follow Lockleth on her YouTube channel. She's also on Blue Sky, and I think she might still be on X and Instagram and stuff as well. Come hang out with us over there. As for me, $2 Hero on Blue Sky. You can add me on your Nintendo Switch if you'd like to. My friend code is SW411280613454, just like Eric Lindros, of course. And Amanda, if you'll allow it, before we wrap up, I'd like to thank our patrons at patreon.com/Carpool Gaming. Thank you all so much for supporting us over there. Thank you to our ultimate producers like Jonathan Brown, or Yaby, if you like, whose music can be found at linktree/pme.jib. Just released a new album called Me, Myself, and I, so please check that out. Quaggy, who reminds you that the best babes are Xenobabes, and Technical Michael, a.k.a. TechMike, who says, whether you're Kevesi or Agnian, you're a Xenobabe at heart. Thank you so much to our ultimate producers. Got links in the show notes. Show them your love and support. By the way, one of my favorite little recurring bits is people who cannot pronounce that bit from TechMike, and so it's morphed into whether you're Californian or Argentinian. It's so good.
What?
It's one of my favorites. One of my favorite bits in the Discord. So thanks so much to our ultimate producers. Thank you to our platinum producers like Smokin Joe, the Captain, and Tim Paullin. And thank you to our gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave 1337, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carrozza, Dan and Luma, Dannohh, Emily O'Kelly, Yon32, Ligerwoods 330, Mr. Giggles, OldMrFrump, Patrice Mallette, Peje EP, Riley King, Stephen Keller, and as of tonight, Toxic. It's patreon.com/Carpool Gaming. Join the ranks of those fine folks and get a 7-day free trial to the exclusive tier over there and see what all the fuss is about for free for 7 days. Patreon.com/Carpool Gaming. We will see y'all there. And that's going to do it for us for this week on the Nintendo Drive. Next week, we'll be talking about Xenoblade, I guess. The game will have just come out, so we're not going to have any time to play it, but hey, it'll be out next week. And
it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. But until then, for Amanda, for myself, this has been the Nintendo Drive. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye!
Bye! Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Nintendo Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us at Carpool Gaming on socials. Don't forget to check out our awesome Nintendo Drive merch on carpoolgaming.com. And you can also support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/carpoolgaming, where you'll unlock all sorts of exclusive content like the Nintendo Drive post show. Links to everything are in the description. See you next week!